Hello, it's Jerutaka. Today, I'm going to talk about the indoor function of the eG80 model. Unlike Kia's EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5, the eG80 is different. It is not just for electronic cars. I think it's more special because it's a convertible of conventional internal combustion locomotive. The driving distance of the eG80 is 427 km. If we look at the driver's seat, you can adjust the driver's seat. It's a knee support. This part goes up and down. This button pushes this seat forward and backward. It's back adjustment. This is a function to hold the sides. If we raise it up, you hold the side, and if we lower it, you loosen it. This is the lumbar support. The airbag on the dorsal side have the back comfortably as the window fills. There are buttons on the door panel to store memory seats. There's a total of 2 memory seats stored. The items stored in the memory seat are side mirror, driver seat position, head-up display position, steering wheel position. That remember a total of 4 things. Button to adjust the left and right side mirrors. Adjust it up, down, left, right through the button. You can manually fold and unfold the side mirrors by pressing the middle button. Full door open and close button. Window control and key lock button. There's a door pocket here. There is also speaker and storage space at the bottom. If we look at the left side on the steering wheel, the button allows you to move the steering wheel position up, down, forward, back. It's automatic, not manual. If we look at the left side of the steering wheel, this button adjusts the brightness of the instrument panel. When adjusting the cluster brightness, the navigation brightness is also adjusted. Press the button to say the drive control function has been disabled. You can view icons in the cluster. In this case, this function is turned off. When your function is activated, no indication is made. You should always leave it on. If you get stuck in mud or slippery places, turn off the body control by turning it on. If we look at the left side of the steering wheel, through voice recognition, air conditioning, window, sunroof, and trunk control have been enhanced. You can answer the phone with this button and turn it off. And the favorite button, will you listen the radio through the media button? Will you play music? It can work. This wheel allows you to raise and lower the volume. Press the middle button to mute. This is a button to move the track or change the frequency. If we look at the right side of the steering wheel, you can check the vehicle information by pressing the book shape button. This button is combination lane keeping assistant and lane keeping assistant. The lane keeping aid is the ability to keep the car running the center. Lane departure prevention is function that controls the steering wheel when changing lanes without blinking while driving. This button turns the smart cruise button on and off. When using a cruise, you can adjust the inter-vehicle distance from level 1 to 4. This button allows you to adjust the speed when you're using the smart cruise. Press and hold to adjust the speed by 10 units. If we look at the left back of the steering wheel, you can see the light adjustable bar. If we look at the left back of the steering wheel, you can see the wiper adjustable bar. The eG80 has a native 7-inch LCD cluster, adding a high-tech package change from 8-inch to 12 3-inches. It also has a forward-looking warning and intelligent headlamp. The eG80 allows navigation-based smart cruise when driving on motorways based on navigation. Safety section or cops section extra reduces speed appropriate before entering the driveway. Also, the map is automatically updated with augmented reality navigation, provides intuitive and convenient directions. There's conditioning equipment underneath the navigation system, map, navigation, radio, media, favorites, and setup button. The conditioning equipment has a button and a touch. There's 3 buttons here. Auto is a function that automatically adjusts room temperature by grasping the outside temperature. Over is the button to turn off the air conditioner. This button removes moisture from the windscreen. And you can adjust the temperature through this wheel. You can adjust the direction of the wind through the touch. You can also adjust the wind strings by touching. If you want to adjust the wind strings quickly, just do it. It says good here. It's a function that shows the current indoor air. If we press the EV button, there's driver only. Only the driver seat has air conditioning. Press this button to the passenger side air conditioner turn off. Release the driver on. You will see the passenger air conditioner running. This button is a ventilation seat and a heated seat. Press the ventilation heat icon and touch the chair. You can see that the temperature decrease and turn off. If we press the touch part in the full state, you can see that it's turned off. If the hot wire seat button is pressed while the ventilation seat is on, it changes the hot wire immediately. The steering wheel hot wire button is also touched. Air cooling button and air conditioning button. Passenger heating and ventilation seat adjustment button. Press rear to set the rear seat wind and heating wire. If we look at the drawer under the air conditioner, there's a USB type charging and wireless charging system. You can adjust the volume through this wheel. This button can be zoomed in on the map. Back button on the navigation screen. There's the home button and the menu button. This wheel allows you to set up the navigation menu. The middle part is made by touch, so you can search the destination. You can move the menu by turning the wheel. There is an auto hold button. The auto hold will stop with the brakes. It is a function that does not move the car without applying the brakes. This function reduces the drivers. The electronic transmission gear is located at the bottom. There is a cup holder next to it. The drive mode is located at the bottom. Drive mode allows you to change to comfort, sport, and eco mode. Each time you change the drive mode, the seat changes slightly. You can see the sound change. Press and hold the drive mode button. You can change the My Drive mode. This function can be set to suit my driving style. The button is a parking view. If we press the button on the navigation screen, it's seen in 3D with the posterior lateral lens. It looks like this on the screen. This button is the front bumper sensor. I think the eG80 had special option. It is an option called solar roof. It changes the driving battery and the low voltage battery with solar power, increasing mileage and prevents battery discharge. This feature allows you to drive approximately 1,000 km per year. In the case of the existing G80, the trunk load was 455 liter. The eG80 is down 70 liter to 385 liter. The charging port is in from the license plate. The button on the top is a slow charger. A slow charger takes about 9 hours. It's 90% charged and can travel up to 427 km. The button is fasting charging function. It's charged 10% to 8% with a fast charger for 22 minutes. You can drive more than 300 km. The charging sign next to it shows 3 spaces. The eG80 has a reverse guide lamp. When reversing, the LED guide light illuminates the back, advise nearby pedestrians or other vehicles to reverse.